Namaste. We're back. Thank you for joining me again. This is my second part to this video. My name is Jeanette and I'm a spiritual being going through this big transformation, this big awakening, this big embodying spirit at this moment, and going through the dark night of the soul. Like, I'm really going deep within myself, sharing a lot of shadows of my life is coming forward, and I have to really be able to confront these shadows. So I'm here to speak about them because they're coming at me, and I have been asking Spirit to guide me in my directions, lead me to where I need to be led, and any advice that they may have for me. And they have taken me to some of these. They're oracle cards, which I've been reading. I didn't get to finish the set that I was doing, but I got to the part where the birds were what I was talking about, and the bird was saying that if the cage door were open, would you remember how to fly? Something inside you longs to be set free. Now is the time to let the cage birds sing. What song would you like to give to the world? Open conversations is healing medicine. Allow yourself to speak openly. Engage in conversations with your heart, your body, and your spirit. Connect to the dialogue of the universe. Demand to be heard and expect nothing less. Your voice is strong and important. So I received this message today. Very important message. And I'm so glad, because I'm tired of being silenced. I'm tired of being told to go back into my cage and be caged up and not say what's my truth and just listen to what is the norm? What is the norm? There's nothing. Nobody is supposed to tell anybody what to do, how to do it, when to do it. We all need to know that we have to have boundaries. We know we need to set boundaries within ourselves and set boundaries with other people and set boundaries in everything that we do in life, in our workspace, everything. Boundaries. We have to have these boundaries. I grew up without boundaries. I grew up without knowing. I grew up alone. I grew up just exploring the world on my own. Not able to understand what was true love, not being able to understand what are healthy relationships, what was a home with a mother and a father that was catering to the family. I didn't grow up in the system like that. I grew up in the projects. I grew up in the projects. Don't get me wrong, projects, you have healthy family members that grow up. I'm not judging. But I grew up in a time where it was chaotic. My mother was not happy. May she rest in peace. And I gave her so much love and so much thankfulness, because she really did her best. She did her best to raise her children. She was a very good woman. Very good woman. It's just a lot of hurt, and she projected that hurt onto her children. And I know I speak for myself, but it was very, very trying times, and just learning I was always very quiet child, very to myself, not having friends over, and not very minimal, not too many. Just a lot of being alone, just being alone. I needed to go back to abuse, because in the other video, I need to be very truthful, so I need to come out and say everything. about abuse and sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. I was subject to all of those. All of those abuses I was subjected to. Yes, sexual abuse, but not to the point where it was it wasn't that, it was just more fondling than anything. And it was a time where I just shut down completely. Um, and it was, and that led to a space where I just shut down myself, and I guess I shut down my whole psyche. I shut down completely. A lot of my gifts I wasn't able to access, and maybe I had them when I was a child and I didn't know. And a lot of this abuse, just when you're in an abuse relationship, an abuse home, you tend to shut down a lot of things that the Creator gives you. And now is the time to speak about it. Now is the time that our children, it's more important that the kids that are growing up now not be subjected to these behaviors. And parents need to be very vigilant of how they project their anger, how they talk, how they are manifesting things into their lives, into their children's lives, and not thinking that it has an effect on how you bring about, how you create your world, and your world of creation is being created in chaos. So it's very important. Okay. And growing up, I seen homelessness. I was homeless. I was married, and had 4 kids. Three of them, two of them was from my husband, my second baby daddy, and we was married. Things happened. He went away for a very long time, and I saw myself alone. It was like so traumatic. Trauma again. Here we go. And then raising these kids on my own, having a mother who was sick, had to take care of her, seeing her going through this illness that really, really took a toll on her, and wasn't healthy for me either, because I didn't know how to cope. I didn't know how to cope. I'm like, oh my God, everybody who I love is leaving, or everybody who helped me is gone. I'm over here with 3 kids. How am I supposed to do this on my own? How am I supposed to? Then got into relationships, abusive relationships. Got into those relationships, and becoming, going again, being homeless, going to the system. It's like, oh, system after system after system. It's just a matrix world of living. Once I woke up recently in 2017. I woke up. I almost died. I almost died because I loved somebody so much, to the point that I think I was killing myself. And I also had a son who was killed, who was brutally murdered. And that really tore my heart apart. And after that broken heart that I received another broken heart. And once I received those broken hearts, I just closed myself up. I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to love anymore. I don't want to know about everything that I touch, or anybody that comes in my life are hurting me, or they're leaving. And I was like, what is going on? What's happening? But ever since my awakening, I understood Everybody comes into our lives for a purpose. They come to share an experience with you. They come to show you what you need to see to work on yourself. And to learn how to love in a more unconditional way of loving, and letting go of systems that no longer serve you, and stop depending on any system than God, than our Creator. That's what I'm learning. You have to seek within self to love yourself unconditionally, to receive love the way you give love. The way you receive love, that's how you're going to get it. And systems, letting go of systems, becoming dependent upon self and not dependent upon the system, because the system only wants to keep you tied as slaves. And oh shit, I'm back. Oh my God, it's like whoo. Thank you again. And where was I at? Oh, going within ourselves, within our beings, within our own searching within our Creator, and stop looking outside, because nothing outside is going to be of any benefit. Nothing outside is going to benefit you. You're only going to continue to be in this roller coaster all around. And instead of going within and seeking the truth and making positive changes in your life for yourself, for your family, for your future, and for your peace of mind, for your heart. You want to live long. You want to live long. Our foods are being modified. Our everything is being contaminated. It's like, that's why I cannot eat food that is not, if it's not green, I can't eat no more food that is processed. It's causing a health issue among our people. But that's another story. That's something that you need to search within yourself and find within yourself. If you love yourself unconditionally, you'll make changes within your life. I am going to end this video at this time and continue to receive the messages that my Creator and my guides are giving me. I love you guys unconditionally, and I just needed to express this love that I feel. And I thank you all for joining me. And I encourage each and every one of you to go within in your quiet time. Go within. Just go within and ask your Creator, who am I? What is my purpose? What do I need to know about me? I love you. I love you unconditionally, and I thank you. Namaste. Have a blessed day. Please subscribe to my channel. I love you.